Hey, how you doing today? My name is Relyea and thank you so much for stopping by. Today, as you can see, we're going to be playing Getting Over It. And so this is a game that it looks like it's calm. Maybe on the relaxing side. I don't know. It seems a little bit different. We play as this man in a pot, and he's got this this mallet, and apparently we just kind of swing our mouse around, and we have to try to get to wherever it is that we need to get going. I'm kind of excited to kind of see how this game works. I think it's gonna be one of those ones where we just have to be in control of our emotions and ourself, and maybe have to get our expectations ready for what this is gonna be like. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like there's actually water in that pot, which is kind of interesting. I'm not used to playing games with a mouse, so this is gonna be extremely difficult and interesting. But you know what? I think that if we just stay calm and keep our, like I said, keep our wits about us, maybe we can do this without getting too frustrated. So how are you guys doing? I feel like things might be getting a little bit crazy out there, and I just want to play a game where we can do something difficult but also chill with it, you know? I've watched a couple of other YouTubers do this, and they make it look so difficult, and I wasn't sure how much of it was just them and how much of it was the game.
More intense than starting over.
Oh.
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have,
That
or
would
if
be
you left
bad.
your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money
Oh, I
at the
did that
casino
recently.
and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back.
Well, I definitely didn't have a bad day.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game.
No.
Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Okay. Oh, we can't just get up there. So we gotta figure out a way to pogo. So the mouse controls for me are definitely very, very difficult. I haven't played, like I said, a computer game in a very long time, and already I feel like I need to bring this like way up. It doesn't feel. Oh yeah, much better already. Okay. Maybe I'm just more of a PC gamer than I even know. Oh, ready? And look at that. See, this game's not so hard. People make it sound like it's like the hardest game ever, but I think you just need to just take your time, be calm, cool, and collected with it, you know? I have a feeling that this game is going to make me absolutely rage, but we'll figure that out as we go. Because I think that some of our movements they feel like they're almost a little bit limited. Like it's not super precise, but it's like good enough. I don't know why I tried the pogo there. Oh, we're right on the edge. I don't know if we can make our way. Yeah, we can make our way around.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Ciao. Look at that. Look at this
In
go.
a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Okay, coming around. Ooh, ooh, it feels so good when you land something good like that. Oh, ooh, okay. I love it. I like that. The sounds are so calm. If you can just relax, it's really not that bad. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Okay. Oh, okay. Man, this guy, the upper body strength of this guy is outstanding, to say the least. Like, I can't even imagine having the strength to be able to lift myself up in a pot, no less, like this. Okay. Ooh. We're gonna make our way through this, and so far...
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time.
That's right.
In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
Oh. Yeah.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding.
Let's go.
And that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get... You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with.
Ooh, this game is very zen. I don't know if zen is the right word. It's very much like it's calming in the fact that it's okay to lose and go backwards. It's okay that it's difficult. It's supposed to be difficult. Life can be difficult. Whoop. I like his sounds. They sound like my sounds. We are one and the same. Stop falling. It's like the game's fighting against you, like actively. It's like it's using, I don't know if it's the gravity mechanic or what it is, but like you can't just hold here. As soon as you move your mouse, you come up and it's just like, oh, and slowly. No. All right. It's like I'm actively working against myself. Okay. No! Cha-cha! No! Okay. You're okay. That too is like we get the pogo just right, but the way that the mallet, I'm swinging it around like a banshee. Like a banshee wielding mallet holder. Oh my gosh. Could you just... I like how he's yelling with me. What if we...
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress.
Did I?
That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
I thought maybe I was going the wrong way or something. I wanted to check out something new. I like how they tell you it was a lot of progress that you lost. They gotta put that in there. But you know what? Such is life. I mean, what do? We quit the game? No. Do we quit the life button? No. That's one thing that's good about games and gamers in general, is that we have so much more practice with dealing with adversity than the lay person, I would say. Is that we've been practicing coming up with challenges. Some of us for our whole lives. I mean, I've been playing video games ever since I was like 5 years old. It's been a very, very long time. It's been a very great journey when it comes to gaming in general. And you always know that if there's enemies along the way, that's how you know that you're heading in the right direction. Ooh. Okay. There we go. I think this is the tough part. If we can launch ourselves straight up. Like I said, I don't know how we got through that the first time, but we'll get through it. And we'll be okay, and we'll be all the better for it. Sometimes I move my mouse in the opposite direction of where it needs to go, just because the way that this is set up, it's just kind of different. But definitely watching it on YouTube is a lot different from actually playing it in real life. Such is life, right? Such is life. Like you watch, even just like making YouTube videos. I thought making YouTube videos was going to be a lot easier than it is. Or just growing a YouTube channel in general. I thought that was going to be a lot easier than it is. You see other people just grow and blow up and explode, and you're like, I can do that. That'll be easy. Okay. Launch around.
Oh no.
See, it's easy there, but when we were in that tiny little cave area. There we go. We want to be on the, yeah, there we go. When we're in that tiny little cave area, that was really tough, because there wasn't much room to do that. How? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Progress. And sometimes it's progress that we had made before, but you know what? That's okay. Because we're getting over it. We're getting through it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a good time with this so far. It'd be nice if I can get past the part that I've had difficulty with already. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just want to make that progress. And sometimes, there we go. Just need to go a little bit slower, a little bit better. Chow. Careful there, buddy. Careful there. So I don't think this is the time to do that. I think we just need to bring ourselves over, and I think momentum is a big deal. It's like the game can smell your fear, and if you're moving slow, it's gonna end up being bad for you. I'm guessing. I'm making it up as I go. So now we're in a good spot. But it's just, can we get up and around? If we launch up high enough, I can just move my mouse to the right. Beautiful. Oh, that feels so good. And sometimes you don't need to beat the entire game to feel accomplished and to take a step back and to look at your accomplishments. Sometimes it's good to take stock of your life and just kind of look at where you are now compared to where you were a year or 2 years ago, 5 years ago. Those moments pass by in seconds. you don't get that, edge, I'm just trying to fling myself up there, and I'm not really going slow because I'm not. It doesn't feel like I'm in danger of losing a bunch of progress if I mess up. So, ooh. Can be very sensitive just going from one side to the other from that pogo spot. Okay. Bring it in just a little bit. Yeah. If you try to go straight up, you'll hit the edge of the pot, and you know what? That's okay. Happy little mistakes, as we say, apparently. I guess I'm gonna have to coin that. Well, I guess somebody else already did, but I'm gonna have to steal that. Maybe that'll be my my catchphrase. I'm gonna have to steal that. What if I... Nope. Thought maybe I could pogo off of there. Ooh, interesting, because with enough momentum, he just grabbed off the side of that. That was kind of interesting. Okay. Progress. That's what I like to see. Progress. I always like it when we make enough progress and then the narrator comes back. I really like hearing the story as we're going. I think I need to go to the right.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and
What was that?
used.
What was that?
Everything around us is cultural trash.
No!
Trash becomes...
How quickly you can go from feeling on top of the world and making so much progress to a slip. I thought we were in such a safe spot, and then we just weren't, and then we're at the bottom, and then we're climbing all over again. Hopefully this time we just
If you need to take a break, it's okay. I've saved your progress.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks for saving that progress. That was very kind of you. But you know what? It's okay. 'Cause again, that's all part of the game. It's all part of the game, and it's supposed to be difficult. 'Cause being difficult is part of the fun. It is part of the game. So, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and make my progress back to where I was at the bottom of that tower, and we're gonna end it off here, and then we'll continue the next episode of Getting Over It. This is actually really fun. I'm enjoying this a lot. The difficulty is fun. It's interesting. I don't know. We'll see how this series goes. I hope I can beat this thing. Now that I started, I feel like I'm gonna have to continue it. Like I can't just stop now. But ooh, that is difficult. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name is Relyea, and I'll talk to you more real soon. Thanks.